Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in today's video, I'll be sharing with you about the do's and don'ts of networking. I am Dr. Uyime Hamilton, just in case you've seen this face for the first time. And on this channel, I share about women's health and lifestyle. So in my last video, I shared about my experience networking and 5 reasons why you need to network today. Just in case you've not seen that video, you can check it up here. So in today's video, I want you to know how to network. Now that we know why it's important to network and what networking can do for you, the question is, do you know how to network? So I'll begin by talking about the do's. When networking, there are 5 things I want you to keep in mind today. The first thing is that you need to know your why. Why do you even want to network with this person in the first place? There are different reasons why you would want to network. It may be to learn from someone, it may be to create more awareness about what you do and who you are. There are various reasons. It's important to understand your why, because when you understand your why, it guides you on what to look out for in your networking experience. So, based on the experience I shared in my last video, my why for going for that meeting was I know that I want to learn more about leadership, and I work as a women development specialist. And when I heard about that event, it was basically for women in leadership. So, the purpose for going was for mentorship and to connect with people that are also doing what I do. So, you need to understand your why. The next thing you need to do is you need to be authentic. You don't have to fake it till you make it. You don't have to be unreal. You don't have to be going there to show up or be who you are not. Just be yourself. Just be real. I remember that event I went for when we were asked to tell everyone about ourselves, to introduce ourselves. If you're asked that question, in some cases, you may want to over introduce yourself. But in such kind of scenarios, just be. So you just need to be yourself, talk about what you do, talk about your achievements without over bloating your achievements, and basically things that are believable and that even if they go to check about you, it's genuine. Another thing you need to focus on when networking is about adding value. That should be your key goal. How can I add value? Value to yourself and also value to the other people you're networking with. Networking is not just about how much you get, but how much you can also give. So you must be willing to be ready to exchange value, because even the word of God says that iron sharpens iron. And another thing you need to do is stay in touch. This is a mistake many people make. They don't stay in touch. You connect with someone for the first time, and after that, that's all. In fact, I recently learned something about like how to handle a networking event. For instance, you go to a networking event, they say interact with one another, bond with one another, exchange numbers, get to know one another. One of the things you can do is you can take a picture, like maybe a selfie of you with that person. Then after that event, you can now chat the person up and say, oh, thank you for today. It was so great knowing you. And that's it. Then later in the future, when there's a need for you to reach out to that person, it's easy for you to introduce yourself, send the person the selfie which you took, and from there, conversation strike. So that way, when you are showing up again in the person's DM or calling the person, you are not necessarily like a total stranger, and the person can at least attempt to recall. But if you meet someone for the first time, you don't communicate, you don't show up again after then after like 1 or 2 years, you come back and you expect the person to recognize you. Trust me, you've just lost a great opportunity for impact. And the last way in which you need to network is learn to be in the right rooms. I know this is something I personally struggled with, having to most times follow mostly virtual events, not because of any genuine fault of mine, either because certain things in life permitted me not to really show up physically. But recently, I saw the importance of having to also attend physical events. There are some connections you cannot make in a virtual space that definitely you can make in a physical space. So it's important to learn to seek out those physical events or connections that you could attend or strike up and leverage on them. So now I'm going to the 5 ways in which, trust me, you shouldn't network. When it comes to networking, do not network only when you need something. A very big mistake. This is even one thing I learned from Women Lighthouse. If I reach out to you, for instance, to either partner with you or to interview you or to invite you to speak at our webinar, after that incident or that scenario, it doesn't end there. Every now and then, especially maybe if it's the person's birthday or if there's a general celebration, maybe Christmas, Easter, you reach out. So every now and then you just send a message, oh ma, how you doing? I just thought of you and thought to just say hi and just to greet you. So most times, some people just only reach out when they need something, and you don't even be tagged as the person that only reaches out when you need something, because you will not be a person that provides value that way. Also, don't oversell yourself. I've said that initially. Just be you, be authentic, be real. You don't have to pretend to be who you are not. Learn to respect people's boundaries. Some people do not know how to respect boundaries. Because someone gives you an opportunity and brings you into their sort of inner circle, doesn't give you that right not to respect boundaries. Know when to call, know when not to call. Preferably, if you need to reach out during official working hours between 8 to 5 rather than during other hours that are not official hours. Learn to respect boundaries. When they are talking, keep quiet, do more of the listening, and when necessary, you chip in and you talk. Also, don't compare yourself. It's very important. It is not a competition. It is more of collaboration when you network. So there's no room for comparison. Even if you are networking with someone in your niche, it's not an opportunity to compare your achievements, but look for opportunities that you can leverage on for collaboration. And lastly, it's important that you do not ghost people. After a connection has been made, you now become like what's the word, you just become unavailable. They reach out to you, no response. They call, no response. Text, no response. Like, why? So it's very important not to ghost people. Always be the kind of person that you can be easily reached, because you do not even know when an opportunity comes your way and you miss out on it because you are always unavailable. So here are the 5 ways in which you should network and you shouldn't network. I hope this video has been helpful for you. And just in case you're listening to me and you're yet to subscribe to my channel, now is a great time to do so. Thank you for listening to me today, and see you in my next video. Bye.